Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing probably the best video I'm gonna do this year. It's gonna be with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. You guys, when I received this in the mail yesterday, I was speechless. I was shook. You guys on Snapchat saw my reaction to it and how emotional I was, just because like I didn't think like that I was on like Morphe's PR list, but let alone like get this in, you know, because Morphe sends me stuff every once in a while, but it's never been like consistently. But there's also a video on the box that it came within the PR package for like the PR people, which is really nice. It was Jaclyn Hill. She did a video for us and it was just like so emotional, so personal, and it makes this like so much better than what it is. You guys, I already got it dirty in the back and I'm so sad, but this is the beauty. It is absolutely stunning. And then in the back it has her initials, JH, and then it says Jaclyn Hill times Morphe. Maybe my camera is too bright, you guys can see it. But this palette is absolutely a dream, and the fact that it's all white is just crazy. Like, I have never seen a white eyeshadow palette, but it makes it that like luxurious. There you go, you guys can see it here. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. Oh my goodness. I know it's upside down, but it's the best way to hold it. You guys see all these colors? She also made a note for all her subscribers. It says, this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers, exo Jaclyn. I have been watching Jaclyn since I first started watching YouTube, which I was in high school, so maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. So the fact that I got this from her, well, not her, like Morphe, it was just so surreal. Like, never did I think that I would be like holding this, or like, you know, you just never know where you're gonna be at like in the future. So I am really excited about this palette. I love Jaclyn Hill, always have been. I love her makeup, her YouTube, everything about her I love, and of course I love this palette. I did not get the first Jaclyn Hill palette that she ever bought. The only thing that I bought from her was like the champagne pop, but other than that, I have this baby now. Like, I'm gonna use this every single day now. Alright, so I also went ahead and filmed my eyes for you guys, so let's go ahead and get into the tutorial and then we'll do the swatches. Alright, so this is the final look. This is what I created. It took me a while literally to come up with like a color combination combo, because there's like so many color combinations that you can do with this palette. Like, the possibilities are endless. So I wanted to do like warm tones. They were calling my name, but I was like, you know what, there's so much color in here, like diversity, for me to just stick to what I do on a regular basis. So I went ahead and used this blue shade right here, and I really love how it turned out. Alright, so first I'm starting off by taking these two shades right here. These are perfect for like transition colors, and I'm taking that on my Sigma Taper Blending E40 brush. I love how she has so many tones of like transition colors. Not only does she have like the main ones, but she has like different tones, different shades. Like, I am so obsessed with this palette. I'm gonna be traveling next week, so this is the only palette that I'm gonna take with me. That's how much I love it, because I can literally do whatever look I want with that palette. The colors blend like a dream, really soft and creamy, pigmented. The fallout is normal, but I feel like there is more fallout in the actual palette than when I apply it onto my eyes, which is perfect, because that way it doesn't ruin my face makeup. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking this color right here, which is like a mustardy color, and this is so Jaclyn Hill, because I feel like all those colors in this palette are shades that she uses like every time she does her makeup. So the fact that she was able to put all of her favorite shades in like in one palette, and I don't know, like this palette just screams her name, and I absolutely love it, because you could totally tell that she had full control of creating this palette. So that is pretty cool. So I'm taking that mustardy brown color to deepen up my crease. Up next, I'm going to be taking this orange color. This is the color that she uses a lot, especially for her crease. So, of course, I had to use it because of her. And I love, like, orange tones, so I just could not get away from this color. I was like, I have to put it in here somewhere. Like, for an everyday look, you could literally stop right here, put some mascara and some lashes, so you could be completely done. That's why I'm excited to take it with me, because I could do, like, night looks with it, daytime looks, whatever the case may be. This palette has everything. And for that, I'm taking my Morphe 518 brush. Alright, so now we're going to start working with the darker colors. I'm going to take this dark chocolate. It's not dark. This is dark chocolate. This chocolate color. It is truly a chocolate rich shade, which I love. Really pigmented. Some browns tend to look really patchy on the eyes, but this formula is banging. So I'm going to start working that in the outer part of my eye, and also right on the crease as well. And I'm taking my Anastasia A25 brush, because I love how this brush just applies the color and gives me the depth that I want. Alright, so now taking my blending E25 by Sigma, I'm going to take the darkest chocolate shade. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply this color directly in the lower part of my eye. So about in this area right here, I'm just going to run that back and forth. This is going to help with the gradient effect of the blue eyeshadow going on the lid. And also mesh all the colors together. Now I'm quickly going to go ahead and carve out my eyelid. I'm going to be using my Sigma Lash Fan EO4. You guys know I love this brush for that. I'm just taking some NARS concealer, nothing crazy. So now for the moment of truth. Okay, listen, whenever I applied this eyeshadow, I went in with a brush, like a flat brush, without any Fix Plus, any setting spray, and it went on like a dream. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks with like a dry brush. So I'm taking this color right here, which is a blue mermaid summer shade. Taking this on my Anastasia 18 brush. This brush is absolutely dry. It already dried out from this side, but I'm going to show you how well it goes on without any Fix Plus or nothing like that. Just look at the pigmentation of this eyeshadow. And there's no fallout whatsoever, which is something that I was like super surprised about because I figure at least the colored eyeshadows have more fallout. And as I'm applying this, you guys see my face is clean, clean, clean. Alright, so now that the eyeshadow is placed where I want it, I'm just going to go back in with my Morphe setting spray just to show you guys how it just gives it that foiled look. It just adds even more like brightness to the eyeshadow. Going back with my E25 brush, I'm going to be taking the dark brown shade right here. And by the way, they all have names. I used to have this sheet with me, but they all have names. And I'm just going to start packing that a little bit over the eyeshadow in the corner, just so that we can give it that gradient effect. Alright, so now we are done with the top eyeshadow. I'm just going to hit it with some liquid liner real quick. So now I'm going to apply my mascara and my lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and popped on my lashes, applied some gel liner. Now what I am doing is taking an angled brush, and with some of that black, so with this black eyeshadow right here, what I'm going to do is use that to set. You can't see me. What am I doing? I'm just going to set the gel liner in place. And also going to run that on my lower lash line. And now I'm taking my titanium pencil brush by Sigma. And I'm going to go in with this chocolate shade right here. And I'm going to run that on my lower lash line, blending in the black and the brown together, giving it that smoky look. I feel like just like black lower lash lines blend better with brown eyeshadow than black. And then the last thing I'm going to do with this palette is highlight my inner corner. I literally am so obsessed. I'm taking this, where is it? I'm taking this one right here. Yeah, I'm taking this shade right here. It is so stunning. I'm going to have swatches for you guys as well, but this right here is stunning. So what I'm going to do is apply that with another clean pencil brush. So I'm dipping it in the eyeshadow, and then I'm going to spray it with the Prep and Set by Morphe. And just start pressing that in my inner corner. Alright guys, so the eyes are done. I freaking love how they turned out. This is so Jaclyn. I hope that she sees this video. I'm just going to set my face with my Morphe Prep and Set, finish my face, and then I'll be right back. Again. Also in the PR package, it came like a little like cheat sheet. Also in the PR package, we came with this little pamphlet which tells you other colors and their names on them. So hopefully you guys get this too. I don't see why you wouldn't, but yeah, it's pretty cool that she has other names in here. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first shade right here is called In Light. We're gonna go ahead and swatch it real quick. Alright, so In Light seems like an iridescent pearly white satin finish. I did apply this onto my eyes thinking it was like a matte eyeshadow, and it had like some shimmer in it, but it's like more satin than anything else. But it's such a beautiful shade for your brow bone, your inner corner highlights. So it's a really good staple white shade. Up next we have the color Beam. So this is the same formula and finish as In Light, but this is called Beam, and it has just like a yellow undertone, but other than that, it's the same look and feel to the first one. Up next we have Silk Cream. This feels really, really soft to the touch, and this is a matte eyeshadow. My hand is kind of wet, but this right here is Silk Cream. It is a matte eyeshadow, perfect for the crease. Up next we have MFEO. Don't know what it stands for, but it is a more rose tone transition color shade. Alright, so now we're digging into the shimmery shades that I did not use today. This one right here, these are all like all pinks. I just love these for like the summertime. This one right here is called Faint. It feels like butter. You guys, look at the swatch. Like, look at my ring light reflecting off the eyeshadow. This is so crazy. Like, there's absolutely no fallout in my hand. Really creamy. Again, these eyeshadows, you don't even need like setting spray. Like, if you're like in a hurry, you want to have a pop of color, girl, don't even worry. Just slap it on your eyes. Up next is the color Sissy. It's just a dark pink tone. I have a feeling it's gonna have some gold in it. And I was right. Look at this finish. It is that like Saint Tropez feel, pink with a gold undertone in it. This is like the perfect summer eyeshadow. Up next we have a Little Lady. This is just like a really metallic-y foily rose color. It has not that many like color undertones, just straight up pink goodness. Up next we have this orange color right here that when I saw it I was like, I have to put it on my eyes. This is called Creamsicle. This is perfect for like that pop of color if you're gonna do warm eyeshadows, a warm smoky eye. This will be a really good transition from like your transition colors to the dark colors. Right here we have the shade called Butter. These are the shades that I live for, right up on my alley. I hate that I'm getting my palette so dirty, but it is what it is. Another matte shade. It is that like orange, like that muted orange shade that you can use like on its own. You could put it all over the lid, you could put it only on your crease and get out the door. It is that mauve tone eyeshadow. Up next we have the color Pooter. I love it already because it is that muted brown with pink in it. This is stunning for the crease as well. You guys, these are swatching like they were lipsticks. Like, that's how like creamy they are, and look at just the pigment, not patchy at all. Up next we have the color Pukey, which I did use on my eyes today. It is like that mustardy undertone yellow brown shade. I freaking love this so much. I wish more palettes had a color like this or more like a mustardy, but this was beautiful on my crease, and especially if you're gonna do like a dark smoky eye, this would really help with the transition colors and blending them out. But it is just a stunning brown color. Alright, so now we're getting again into the reds. This is like my area right here. This is my area right here. So this gorgeous red tone is called Hunts. Oh my goodness. I literally cannot wait to do like a red tone look with this eyeshadow palette. I have no words of how pigmented this is. Up next we have the color Firework, which is a foiled eyeshadow. It is that coppery pink red tone. My heart. Mi corazón. You guys, look at this shade, how beautiful it is. Up next we have this shade Queen, which is like that standard brownish bronze goddess shade that you could put literally as highlight. You can use this as your eyeshadow. You can use this all over your body. It is so gorgeous. This is that shade that you can just put on your eyelid and be okay. Everyday look, you could totally dress it up, dress it down. Up next we have the color Obsessed, which is a shade that I think it's just like, it just speaks Jaclyn to me. Like, this is something that she will wear like on her inner corners, her brow bone. You guys know she's always popping in those areas and everywhere else, but this is just like that perfect shade. I actually did use it on my inner corners today. I applied a little bit of Prep and Set by Morphe as well, and it made it more intense. I think you could also use this as highlight because it is so pigmented and so foily, and it has a literally zero fallout. Up next, you have this shade right here called SBN, which stands for Smoky But Natural. Whenever she said that, I literally started laughing because that is so true. Like, as a makeup artist, whenever you do have clients for weddings or whatever the case is, everybody wants the same thing, but I think they're just scared of it looking too much, so they tell you, you know, smoky but natural. So that's what SBN means. So I could totally relate for what she said that, and it just made me like love her even more because that is literally something that makeup artists struggle like every single time someone sits in your chair. This speaks all my bridal clients, every prom girl. This is a shade that they want all over their eyes. Like they want it to look really natural, but like smoky, but you know, like not too much. So girl, we got you now. Up next, we have this gorgeous maroon shade. It's called Hilster. This is like that perfect burgundy cranberry shade. This will be perfect for the fall time. Up next, we have the color Roxanne, which is a matte burgundy shade. Freaking love it. Nowhere. It's just pure red goodness. Alright, so this one right here is called Jay-Z's Jazz. I don't know, but it is another dark matte mahogany. It is just a dark matte burgundy shade. Up next, we have the color Bun. It looks like a muted rose color. Let's see. It is a soft baby pink shade for your crease if you're gonna do like a really pink and red look. It's absolutely gorgeous. Up next, we have the shade Crayon Apple, which is pretty explanatory. Crayon Apple, goodness right here. I could literally drink this if it was like in a juice form. It's how good it looks. Alright, this blue shade right here is called Twerk. I wonder why she named it Twerk. I would love to hear that story. It is just like a true rich blue, like electric blue shade. Yes, girl. This literally makes me want to twerk my butt off right now. Up next, we have Hustle, which is a gray foiled eyeshadow. It is like a stony, like gray metallic foil goodness. Up next, we have the color Meeks, which is this one right here. It is a bronzy brown shade. Again, what I live for in this world is brown tones. I feel like everybody will look gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous with these shades on their eyes. And even like as I'm touching them, like they feel like skin, like they feel so good. All right, up next, we have the color 24/7. Super rich, dope, sparkly brown. I don't have a lot of these, so I'm really excited to have this color in my life. Yes. Up next, we have the color Chip, which is this dark matte purple shade. You guys, consider that my hand is really wet and the eyeshadow somehow is going on full on just pigmented. Of course, it gets patchy right here because I'm just like dragging it, but I'm not even putting any effort, and look at how great it is swatching with my hand. Up next, we have the color Mocha, which I did use on my eyes today also to buff out my lower lash line. I absolutely loved it. It's like that perfect milk chocolate shade that you can use. You guys see my wipes? Let's go this way. This is a shade that you can literally use to buff out any dark blacks or anything like that, or even like to give yourself a smoky eye, but you don't want it too intense. You don't have to use black. You can use a shade like this one right here. Up next, we have Pool Party Girl. It's literally a pool party in my eyes right now. This shade right here, it's just the one that was just like, take me, please take me. I was like, girl, I'm gonna take you right now. Come here. And I put it right there. Literally, I can't with my life. Seriously, like, it doesn't get any better than this color. Honestly, that has to be my favorite color of this whole palette. And this is like no setting spray, fix plus, no adhesive, just eyeshadow on my hand with my finger. Look at my finger, holy crap, it looks like a dolphin just swimming on my finger. Okay, this one right here is called Jada. I did mean to put this underneath this one just to see if it will pop even more, but I totally forgot, but I cannot wait to swatch it. I want to do like a green emerald shade. Look at how pigmented this is. This is crazy. It's like SeaWorld in my hand. Alright, so right here we have like two forest green eyeshadows that I also thought about doing today, but it's gonna have to wait till the fall, girl. This one right here is called Diva. Yes, I feel a diva already just watching it. Let me see. Give me the trees, girl. Jaclyn gave me the trees right here. This is pine tree goodness right here. It looks like if a pine tree were to spit out glitter, this is what it would look like. Up next, we have Enchanted, which I also love. Like, I have never seen a dark green shade, but also Jaclyn does like, she does a lot of looks with like colors like this, so I can see what she put in her palette. This is the olive forest green shade that you can just do like over your lid and be done with. So pretty, especially if you wear a lot of camo like myself. You could totally just put this on your eyes and it looks like you actually tried, you know? Up next, we have Central Park, which I did use on my eyes, like in the outer corner. It is that dark chocolate shade. This is what it looks like. It's just darker than Mocha. the first chocolate shade. So as you guys can see, I put it like right here to just blend in that one with Pool Party. Only 2 shades to go. I'm actually sad. Like, usually swatching is kind of tedious because your hands are raw, but I just don't want to stop swatching these colors. Up next, we have Soda Pop. I love this name because it literally looks like a Coke color. I freaking love these names. I'm guessing this is like a lighter version of like a black right over here. I feel like it throws like some really dark purple tones in it, but if you guys don't like black, you could totally use this instead and it'll give you like that hint of color. And then last but not least, a matte black shade. You guys know Jaclyn had to do this. She loves her black, really black eyeshadows. It's called Abyss, and I also did use it today to set my lower lash line, like my gel liner, and it is black as night. It is so good. The swatching has come to an end. Well guys, that is it for this video. I really hope that you guys loved it. I totally loved making this for you guys. I just love Jaclyn and the palette, which is truly a dream. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down to my channel if you haven't already. I will have the product listed down below so that way whenever it comes up, you guys can go ahead and get it. It launches Wednesday, June 22nd, I think. Yeah, June 22nd. So it launches this week, this Wednesday. I will have the date down below. Don't forget to follow me on my social media to keep up with me. That'll be Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. That is all Vale, Loren Beauty. I love you guys so much. Jaclyn Hill, if you ever watch this video, I love you, girl. Thank you for making such an amazing palette that fits everybody's needs, and thank you for being an inspiration to the beauty community. I love you guys. Until next time, mucho besito y abrazos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.